On your weather now, it's just a gorgeous day if you got out and about around the Queen City. Now with a live look here over uptown Charlotte from our Arlington camera. I mean, if you were going to the Hornets game tonight, you could not have asked for better weather. 73 degrees outside, and our comfortable day is now continuing as we now head into the weekend. Let's bring the professional in with Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane to tell us how things are going. I mean, we have a lot going on in the Queen City, and this weather does not disappoint.
And we've got the Panthers game coming up on Sunday too. Earlier in the week, it looked like we may see some rain for the game, and now it looks like it's going to be dry. So the rain chances, even though we'd like to see some rain, not so much on Sunday, but rain chances may be holding off again until early next week. And boy, we've got that shaky camera for another day. That's been the story here past couple of days, especially here. Some of that gusty wind gusts, even as high as about 35 miles per hour or so up in the higher elevations in the mountains. So just another blustery day, and that's led to that increased fire danger around the region too, because it is so dry. We have low relative humidity percentages, so please just, if you can, hold off on any sort of outdoor burning, or just be extra careful if you do have to do that. And for another day tomorrow, it's going to be a little breezy out there. Check out the cooler temperature change though since yesterday. We're running upwards of 5-6 degrees, even close to 10 degrees on the cooler side. Remember yesterday felt kind of hot out there. Maybe if you were out there, some of you before some of those light scattered showers rolled in, we topped out close to 80 degrees, only 72 right now. Dew points are real dry. I mean, look at those numbers, only in the upper 20s to lower 30s, making the relative humidity combined with the temperature at about 22%, and with a sustained west wind at about 13 miles per hour. But as I said, still clocking in some of those higher gusts around 20 to 25, and they've been higher up in the higher elevations in the mountains. So high pressure taking over in the wake of yesterday and last night's front, and we've got that cooler flow coming in once again with the dry air in place, a little bit of a settling wind that allows temperatures to tumble just a little more for late tonight. Keeping it cool today up there in the mountains. Once again, low to mid 50s, but otherwise we're sitting in the 70s from the foothills, Hickory, Taylorsville, Morganton, Lenoir, down through the Charlotte Metro, off to the east where we are still not far from 80 degrees, 77 right now in Chesterfield County in the Cheraw area. This evening, no weather issues, as Alicia mentioned. If you're headed out to the Hornets home opener there, just clear sky all around. Temperatures only backing off into the lower 60s, but getting a little bit cooler out there toward once you head outside and after the game outside of the Spectrum Center. So clear and chilly night. We do have even colder temperatures ahead for Friday morning, especially in the mountains, tumbling even perhaps a little bit below freezing for the first time this season for a lot of those areas. And then we're looking ahead to a pretty nice fall October weekend. Tomorrow, it is more of the same. Wall-to-wall sunshine will start in the 40s, highs topping out in the low to mid 70s a little bit later in the day. And once again, just a little breezy. But as I said, turning colder for tomorrow night and early on Friday, so much so that we do have that freeze watch for the first time this season up there in just the highest elevation. So talking about you all in Avery County up through Watauga County, and friends up there in Ashe County as well. Check out temperatures by 6 a.m. on Friday, dropping down to, as I said, upper 20s, lower 30s up there, about 31 in Boone and Jefferson waking up. Not so much though. We're not worried about a widespread freeze here down through the Piedmont. We'll still have those lows only ending up around the low to mid 40s across the Charlotte Metro. A few spots could be a little bit colder again in the mid to upper 30s outside of the city of Charlotte. So keeping it dry and right on into the weekend. I mean, Sunday too, it's going to be a little more cloudy by the end of the weekend. So not as pretty looking up there with the sunshine and the blue sky, but still it looks like the rain's going to hold off for the Panthers-Bills game. Temperatures will be a little bit cooler during the day with those highs only in the mid to upper 60s, courtesy of some of that extra cloud cover too, and kind of a cool air wedge developing here with high pressure to the north. And then notice how we do have the rain though finally moving in by early next week here. It gets pretty heavy back off to the west around middle parts of East Tennessee, and then becomes a little bit lighter here. So some scattered showers will start to be possible Monday and again on Tuesday as well. All right, so this is what you're going to be waking up to tomorrow morning. A little bit colder than this morning. Lows bottoming out in the mid to upper 30s. Places like Concord, Kannapolis, Albemarle, about 41 in Charlotte, with those mid and upper 30s up in the mountain communities. 7-day forecast shows breezy conditions. Back in the 70s we go tomorrow. Beautiful through Saturday, Sunday. More clouds for the Panthers game, turning more unsettled and even cooler next week.
Thank you.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.